Sean.
You bitch! Is this what you're giving me as a wedding gift? Since you like messing around with so many men, you should just die!
No, it's not like that. Sean, I really didn't, I swear.
Anne, spare me your disgusting lies.
Sean, please forgive my sister. I really didn't know that the package contained my sister's obscene photos. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have given you the package. Anne, quickly beg him for forgiveness. Today, it's a big day for you two. Listen to your sister.
Elsa! Anne! Elsa has only been good to you and you still attack her. Do you have no heart?
It wasn't me. I really didn't mean to. It was Elsa. Oh!
Anne, let me warn you. I will never marry you, you disgusting, vicious woman.
Sean! Please, listen to my explanation. It's really not what you think.
You lost!
Oh.
Boss, help me!
Let her go.
Anne, how brave of you to come save her alone. Very good. Today's the day you die.
With just these few? Bunch of useless trash. Let's go.
You occupied the Avalon's war goddess position for so long. It's time for you to step down. Without you, I will be the leader of the Dragon Legion.
Anne, like I said before, today's the day you die.
You occupied the Avalon's war goddess position for so long. It's time for you to step down.
I'm not dead. Even my wounds have disappeared.
Since you like messing around with so many men, you should just die!
This woman looks just like me. Her name is also Anne.
I don't have a shameless daughter like you. Get out of the Miller family.
Anne, it was me who took your scandalous photos. It was also me who brought these men here to frame you. I told you I will take everything from you, your fiancé, Miller's, family's wealth, it's all mine.
So it's a soul transmigration. Anne.
You're awake. It's been days since you've woken up. I thought you were dead.
Stop it.
What are you afraid of? She cheated on her fiancé before her wedding and hurt Miss Miller. This malicious woman deserves that. Let go of me!
If you dare insult me again, I will make you regret living in this world.
Sorry.
Go get me clean clothes. On your wedding night, I was framed by my half-sister, abandoned by my fiancé, ostracized by everyone. Since I inhabit your body, I have the obligation to seek justice for your wrongful death. Rest assured, oh, I will avenge you. Why isn't there a single dude here? I know you're a dude, but I can't marry you.
Anne, your mother left you 20% of the company's shares. You can only inherit them after you're married.
I'm weak now. I need quick revenge for the trash man and despicable woman. And get our birth mother's huge inheritance. We still need a marriage certificate. Marriage. Who is he?
Young master, Miss Davis heard the terrifying rumors about you and ran away to escape the marriage.
Ran away?
Yes, young master. What shall we do now, in the capital?
In 3 minutes. Find any clean female creature and bring her over. As long as she's willing to marry me immediately, I offer her $1 million.
Female creature?
He's even less pickier than me.
Why are you still
Sir.
standing here?
Want to get married? I'll pay for it.
What's your name?
Ann Miller.
Ann Miller.
You're the one with a messy love life. You got left at the altar. A disgrace, Miss Ann Miller.
Yes, that's me.
What makes you think I would accept a disgraced woman?
Here's my medical report. Clean, female, completely meets your requirements. You need a wife. I need a husband. If we got married, it would be a win-win situation. Your 1 million? I don't need it. If you need anything done after the wedding, I'll cooperate to the best of my abilities.
Leo Harris. That's my name.
Got it.
Daniel, bring the car over.
Yes.
Where are we going?
Home. What's wrong? Are you scared?
It's impossible for me to stay at the Miller's house. I have nowhere to stay anyway. Let's go.
Young master, Miss Miller? Oh.
What's going on?
Young master finally has a partner.
It's a miracle.
Rest well. She's endured so much suffering.
Young master, you wanted to see me?
Tomorrow arrange for someone to clean up the adjacent room. Make it a dressing room for Madame.
Certainly. Should I contact various companies for custom clothes for Madame?
Sir, want to get married? I'll pay for it.
Send someone to find all the Lotus Blue clothes in Avalon and buy them all.
Yes.
Congratulations. You finally got married. I heard Miss Davis is a beauty. Even if you don't like her, endure it. Stick it out. Don't scare her away again. Otherwise, I'll have to clean up your mess again.
It's not Miss Davis.
What? Then who is it?
I found myself a treasure.
This is incredible. Where's my sister-in-law? I want to visit her right away. I want to see what kind of beauty made our emotionally unavailable Mr. Harris finally catch some feelings.
She's in my house. There's no need to visit. She's already asleep.
You're quite impatient. It's not even dark yet, and you're already preparing for bed?
Put away your dirty thoughts. Draft a transfer document for the Emperor Media CEO position. Send it over first thing tomorrow.
What are you up to?
A gift from my wife. As the dowry.
I'll immediately prepare Emperor Media for my sister-in-law. Then, I'll return to the capital.
You stay. Be her vice president. Her reputation in Avalon isn't great. Go to Emperor Media and take good care of her for me.
Of course. Your wife is everyone's little queen.
Also, within 6 months, I don't want to see the Millers and Smiths in Avalon again. It's okay. Go to sleep. Whoever you are, wherever you come from, whatever you've been through, I won't let you go.
Want to get married? I'll pay for it. Did I actually fall asleep so soundly in a stranger's house?
Young madam, you're awake.
I fell asleep in the car yesterday. How did I end up in bed?
It was Mr. Harris who carried you to the room.
He also changed my clothes?
The maids were the ones who changed your clothes.
This man. At least have some decency.
Young madam, these are prepared by the young master. They're clothes and jewelries for you. What will you wear today?
Luxury car, mansion, servants, designer clothes. This man's quite wealthy.
Young madam.
This one, perhaps. No need for the rest. Take them away.
Certainly. Young madam. Young master is downstairs, waiting for you for breakfast.
Morning.
The dowry.
Emperor Media. That's the one looming over the Millers and Smiths, the biggest media company in Avalon. He wants to give the company to me? This man seems even more powerful than I thought. With Emperor Media, this might be a piece of cake. All right, thank you. I accept it. Once my dowry is prepared.
Anne, where the hell are you? Get back here now!
Since you managed to find me, then I won't mind paying you a visit.
Wicked girl! Why can't you just stay in the hospital? Where did you run off to again? Out all night? Messing around with more questionable men?
I left the hospital yesterday afternoon. You're just realizing it today? You're quite unconcerned about your daughter's whereabouts. You really don't care.
This wretched person, is she suffering from brain damage? Why does it seem like she's a different person? Anne, that was Dad's favorite tea set. How could you smash it willy-nilly?
This is Anne's unbearable sister, Elsa Miller. She looks exactly like my traitor's subordinate, Samantha Brooks. They're identical.
Well, as long as you're back safe. I couldn't sleep all night. Worried that you'd get drunk again and be taken away by those shady men, just like last time. If that happens again, it's over.
Stop it! Wicked girl!
Last time, you invited those men to harass me and take pictures, ruining my reputation. How much did you spend?
Why are you blaming me? I told you. This has nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do with you. The package just happened to fall into your hands, and you happened to open it at my wedding. Also, you happened to let everyone see it.
What's going on? She's suddenly smart. She even dares to talk to me in this tone?
Elsa Miller, you have taken a life. Sooner or later, I'll come for you, and you'll pay for it. I'll come for you, and you'll pay for it.
Wicked girl! Stop right there! Apologize to Elsa!
Dad, never mind. Anna's not in a good mood. Let's be more tolerant of her.
Oh, come on. Just too kind-hearted. Elsa, rest assured, I will compensate you.
I remember she put it here. Why is it gone?
Anne, what are you doing?
I'm writing a script.
This is yours? Anne, your script is excellent. This will definitely be a hit.
Thank you, Elsa. The script in my drawer. Hand it over.
Anne, what are you talking about? What script? I didn't see any script.
A clumsy person like her could never write a script. Anne, you looking for trouble again? Bullying your sister?
Dare to do, but not to admit?
No, I didn't take it. Let me look for it. Wretch, I took your script. What can you do about it? I've said it before. I'll take everything from you. Ah!
Elsa! You wretch! How dare you bully Elsa? I'll kill you!
This has gone too far! You uncultured girl! Apologize now!
Apologize. From today onward, I'm deleting the word sorry from my vocabulary.
Anne, I really didn't take your script. Why are you falsely accusing me?
Elsa, you stole my father, my home, my fiancé. You took all these trash, and I couldn't care less. But in this world, there are things you can't steal. You dare to steal the script I wrote? I'll make sure you become infamous and regret your actions.
Peter! How can you let her bully us, mother and daughter, like this? You have to stand up for us.
Anne, kneel now! And apologize to them!
Who do you think you are?
Guards! Stop her!
You dare stop me, even if you want to stop me. Damn it. I forgot this isn't my body anymore. This body's too weak.
Kneel and apologize!
I won't.
You! Make her kneel!
Gretchen, how dare you hit Elsa? Today, I take
Stop.
my revenge.
Who dare to touch my wife? Who dare to touch my wife? Are you okay? You people are the ones who hurt her. Get them.
Who are you? How dare you attack the Miller family?
You're Anne's biased father, right? You're Peter Miller, aren't you? I'll say it once. Anne is my wife. From now on, if you dare hurt her again, I'll make the Miller vanish from Avalon.
Who do you think you are? The Miller family is a distinguished and influential family in Avalon. If you want us to disappear, dream on. Get lost. Today, I'm going to teach this wretch a lesson.
Mom!
You still dare to speak insolently? You're asking for death.
Mom!
Let her go!
Let her go. In a society ruled by law, murderers would face the law. It's not worth it for someone like her.
Mom, are you all right?
You wretch!
Anne, my mom is your elder too. How can you treat her like
Just
this?
because someone is older doesn't mean they deserve respect. She's just like you. Both of you are sewer rats. Disgusting.
How can you talk to me like that? What have I done to offend you?
You know very well what you had done. You and Sean owe me your lives. I've said it before. I will take back what's mine. Let's go.
Get back here! You little beast! May you die outside!
Who is he?
Thank you so much for today.
You're welcome. When we got married, I made a promise. Since you encounter trouble, I can't just stand by and watch.
Right. Rest assured, in the future, if there's anything you need my help, I will definitely assist without hesitation. About that, the dowry, it might take a while for it to get here. There was a little incident today.
No hurry.
Mr. Harris, Does Emperor Media have plans for a TV series?
Do you want to take up acting?
I have a script. If done with care, it will surely be a hit. Using it as my dowry, it's a respectable choice. The script was your dream before you passed. I will make sure it happens.
As the current CEO of Emperor Media, do as you please. There's no need to ask for permission. What you say goes.
Okay, I won't let you down.
Within Avalon, there's nothing to fear. However,
You have a request?
you're married now. You should get rid of your engagement arrangement.
Rest assured about that. Tomorrow night is Grandfather Smith's birthday. I will personally dissolve my engagement with Sean Smith.
Since we're going to the banquet, let's go. I'll take you somewhere.
Where to?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome! I'll be the host for this auction.
Thanks, Sean, for bringing me here to relax.
Elsa, stop bothering about that vicious woman, okay? Tell me if you see anything you like later. I'll get it for you.
Thanks, Sean.
Oh, there's nothing between me and Sean.
Tomorrow night, at the birthday banquet, you have to shine brightly. Show these two that without them you can live better than anyone else.
This is the most mysterious item in tonight's auction. A 10-carat sapphire necklace called Ocean's Heart.
My blue heart jade. My soul transmigration must be related to the blue heart jade. To return, I must first retrieve it.
This necklace was found 3 years ago in the depths of the Snow Mountains. Its purity is as high as 99.99%. The starting bid is 10 million.
15 million.
18 million.
20 million!
30 million.
What do we do?
30 million? Buying a necklace without batting an eye? Just to please a woman?
Elsa is really lucky. She clearly is an illegitimate child, but Mr. Smith values her so much.
That's all Anne's doing. She messed things up for herself. Originally, she could have married Mr. Smith.
And even if I, as a bastard, snatched your fiancé, so what? What I have now is envy and blessings. Challenge me, you're far from it.
30 million once. 30 million twice.
100 million.
Who's this?
100 million. No matter who he is, he's not just a simple elite anymore.
The cruelest revenge is taking away everything he cares about.
But 100 million? Isn't the cost for revenge a bit too high?
Money's not a problem. You are my wife. Remember, you can do whatever you want within Avalon. You have nothing to fear. I'm here.
I'm being protected by a man.
100 million going once. Deal for 100 million.
Anne?
You wretch. Just use word.
Anne!
Let's go.
Anne! It's really you! Are you here for the auction too? What a coincidence!
Oh, a good dog doesn't block the way.
Anne!
Sean, I'm fine. Anne thinks it's my fault for ruining your wedding, and she won't forgive me.
Elsa, don't mind her. She's just jealous of you and willingly degraded herself. She's so malicious. I never expected that you publicly exposed for being with multiple people would still have the face to come out!
I'll handle it myself.
I warn you, if you dare bully Elsa again, I won't spare you. Ah! You actually dare to hit me?
Yes, I did. This slap is payback for the one you gave me at our wedding. As for the life you and her owe me, we'll settle that later. Let's go.
Anne!
Young master, madam's calling.
Hello, Mom.
Brad, return immediately.
I'm not going back!
Stop this nonsense! Return home at once!
Mom! What do you want to tell me?
You rascal! Didn't I tell you to bring Anne back? Why are you still hanging out with that Elsa?
Anne cheated on me before the wedding. She's a shameless woman.
Shut up. Do you know, before Anne's mother died, she left her 20% of shares from the Miller family. With this money, our Smith family will rise. We wouldn't have any problems in the future.
Who told you this?
That's Anne herself. Now leave. Persuade her, deceive her, do whatever it takes to marry Anne as quickly as possible.
I've told you. I won't marry her.
You defy me?
Why wouldn't I? I'm already being cheated on.
Shawnee, I know you like Elsa. With that share and with the combined power of the Smiths and the Millers, we have the potential to surpass Emperor Media and become the biggest business tycoon in River City. For the time being, you just need to suffer a little with Anne. Can't you do even that?
Mom, are you suggesting...
We lure Anne back for marriage first. And then once we secure the stake, we will kick her out. Compensate Elsa later.
How did you get in here?
We're married. Why are you on guard against me? Here, a gift for you.
Thank you. But it might take me a long time to repay this 100 million.
No rush. Take your time. Ideally, repay it in a lifetime.
A lifetime?
I'll keep you by my side for a lifetime. We're married. Why is she so on guard around me? Rest early. I have official matters to attend to.
What's happening to me? Am I falling for him? No. I'm here to avenge the original owner of this body. In the end, I must return to where I belong. This is my blue heart jade.
This ancient blue jade has a connection with you. I'm giving it to you. Perhaps it will guide you to where you need to go.
Where I'm supposed to be?
I'll keep you by my side forever.
I'm just a passerby. Leo Harris, I'm sorry. After I finish my revenge, I'll give away all my wealth to him as compensation.
Young master,
Find someone skilled. Investigate the origin of the Ocean Heart necklace.
that necklace was in the auction, right?
This necklace is more than meets the eye. Good morning. You're awake.
How did I end up here? I was in my room.
I carried you here. You're not allowed to sleep in the guest room anymore. Sleep in my room instead. Don't worry. I won't do anything without your permission. Quickly come downstairs for breakfast.
Hey, Anne. Where are you? Let's talk.
I don't think there's anything worth discussing between us.
Annie, don't hang up! I really want to talk to you. Between us, there shouldn't be such hatred.
Annie, in these 3 years, he's never been so affectionate. So, what are you trying to say?
Annie, let's meet and have breakfast while chatting. Sound good?
Fine. Scumbag. What game are you playing? Scumbag. What game are you playing?
You finally came down. Let's have breakfast together.
It's been so long, yet he's still waiting for me? If I wake up late in the future, you don't have to wait for me. Thank you.
Let's eat.
I have something to do later and I need to go out for a while. I'll be back soon.
I'll have Daniel take you.
Wait, madam. When you're ready to return, give me a call. I'll come to pick you up.
Sure, thank you.
Annie!
Speak. What do you want to talk to me about?
Annie, you used to love beef noodles. Try some.
No need. Not hungry.
Do you want to pick something else to eat instead?
No need. I lost my appetite when I saw you. Whatever you have to say it quickly. My time is precious.
Annie, let's start over. I'll marry you. Annie, let's start over. I'll marry you.
What did you say? Repeat it.
I'll marry you.
Dream on.
Annie, we grew up together after all. Even though you cheated before our marriage and I was angry. But I'll give you another chance. Just marry me, and you can still become the lady of the Smith family.
This scumbag is quite determined to get his hands on my inheritance. He's pretty persistent. Mr. Smith, have you already forgotten what happened at our wedding? In front of everyone at the wedding? You swore to never marry me in this life. This time you're talking about getting married? Isn't this a slap to your face? Aren't you feeling the pain?
You have no one to blame but yourself! If you didn't do such disgraceful things, I wouldn't treat you that way. Your current reputation, you know it well yourself. So after we register our marriage, we can't make it public. But don't worry, I'll treat you well.
Sean, why do you think I would agree to marry you?
You don't want to?
I made my position clear from the beginning. You're really dreaming.
Annie, I know you're still mad at me. Yes, I publicly broke off the engagement. But have you thought it through? With your current reputation in Avalon, apart from me, who would dare be associated with you? Think about it seriously.
If I were to marry you, it's not impossible. But, Sean, at least you need to show some sincerity.
Speak. What do you want?
Tomorrow night, at Mr. Smith's birthday, I want you to clarify publicly that Elsa is a homewrecker. She deliberately seduced you back then. And she tarnished my reputation and ruined my reputation.
No! Anne, are you kidding? Once I admit Elsa is a homewrecker, my reputation will be ruined.
Sean, don't overestimate yourself. I'm Anne Miller, the rightful young lady of the Miller family. Once I'm married, the Miller family will be mine. And you and the Smith family are what? You're nothing.
Whether it's through sweet talk or deception, as long as you two get married.
Fine. I agree.
Young master, Madam went to meet Sean Smith.
Why did Sean want to meet her?
Young master, Madam had deep feelings for him before and even made advances. This private meeting may be more than a friendly meetup. Are there unresolved emotions?
No. I trust her. Let's go. Pick her up.
Mr. Smith, I hope you keep your word. Darling, when did he do that?
Have you finished? I'll come pick you up.
Oh, it's done. I'll be waiting on the curb for you.
Anne, At the auction last night, who is that man?
None of your concern. See you tonight at the banquet.
Once I get the shares of the Miller family, I'll crush you.
You are beautiful.
Thank you for the compliment.
That ocean heart necklace. Why aren't you wearing it?
It's called Blue Heart Jade.
Blue heart jade?
Mm-hmm.
How did you know?
When I read classical books, I came across it. Mr. Harris should read more. It's better than looking at your phone.
You're right, my wife. I'll definitely read more in the future.
My wife?
Where's the blue heart jade? I'll get it.
I'll get it. It's in the vanity drawer.
Let me put it on for you. Perfection.
Thank you.
Do you need me to accompany you?
No need. I can handle it myself.
Call me anytime if there's any trouble.
Not yet. Mom, Anne asked me to clarify publicly that Elsa's a homewrecker. She agreed to our marriage only after that.
Are you telling me that for Elsa, you're giving up the 20% of shares she holds?
Mom, but Elsa didn't do anything wrong.
Dumbass! Once you're on Anne's good side, got married, and secure the shares, you can compensate Elsa however you want. You wait for Anne here. I'll entertain the guests. It's the young lady from the Miller family. Elsa, right? So beautiful.
Miss Miller isn't only beautiful, but also very talented. I heard her script was highly praised by top directors.
Anne, you're the legitimate daughter of the family. So what? You're still going to be beneath my feet.
Elsa, you're here.
Shawnee.
Elsa, you look stunning today. The moment you appeared, you outshone all the other ladies.
Shawnee, don't say that. Everyone looks good.
You're incomparable.
Oh my god! Who is she? So elegant.
Anne actually seduced that tycoon and received 100 million blue sapphire from him? That was originally mine. Anne, you're here too. I thought you wouldn't come today.
Mr. Smith has personally invited me. Naturally, I had to come. I want you to publicly clarify at the banquet that Elsa is a homewrecker. Isn't that right, Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Who's this rich man's daughter? I thought Elsa looked good before, but now she seems to be trying too hard.
Elsa's really naive. She actually went up willingly to be someone's background.
Did you hear? How does it feel? From today, I will be your worst nightmare.
Wretch, let's see how long you can be smug. Anne, I'm glad you could come today.
Elsa!
Oh, Shawnee.
Elsa! Are you okay?
Anne, why did you push me? I didn't do anything. Is it because of... Are you still blaming me for the incident at your wedding?
Heavens! That's Anne! The girl who had a premarital affair and was dumped by Mr. Smith. The useless girl.
What's the use of being beautiful? She dares to show up at the Smith family and publicly humiliate her sister. So malicious.
Anne! You should apologize to her!
Apologize. Is she worthy?
Anne!
The illegitimate child of a mistress. The main culprit who angered my mom to death. Now she controls my dad? our home and flaunts her status as young Madame Miller, even taking my fiancé. She's doing all these vile things while pretending to be innocent. You want me to apologize? Sean, are you really so foolish? Are you really that brainless?
You're just like a brainless rabid dog, never reflecting on yourself and always shift the blame on others. It's no wonder nobody likes you. Anne, have some shame.
Is it me who lacks shame? Or is it you two? Sean, as my fiancé, on my birthday, you're accompanying Elsa. When I'm ill, you're with Elsa. Any time of the day, you're with Elsa. My fiancé, always with my sister, mingling together. Who's the one who lacks shame? This is beyond shameless.
That's not how it is, Anne. Mr. Smith and I are just colleagues. We haven't done anything to hurt you.
You just called him Shawnee a moment ago. That was very affectionate. But now he suddenly becomes Mr. Smith again? Elsa. Even though Mr. Smith publicly canceled the engagement, the elders from both Smiths and Millers haven't accepted it yet. And here you are, still clinging to Mr. Smith, not moving an inch. Do you think that's appropriate?
I'm sorry, Anne. Mr. Smith was just trying to comfort me. Please don't misunderstand.
Anne! It was clearly you who pushed Elsa. Now you're turning the tables.
Mr. Smith, don't blame Anne. She probably didn't mean to. It was my fault for not standing properly.
Elsa, you're just too kind-hearted. Dealing with someone like her, she's not worthy of your kindness.
Anne is indeed, just as the rumor said, shameless and malicious.
I personally witnessed it today. No wonder Mrs. Smith rejected her.
Young master, do you need me to assist madam?
Are you done? Since you're done, it's my turn.
Could you be the one?
Pair of scoundrels.
Anne, how could you be so vulgar?
Anne, get lost.
Sean, don't forget, you invited me here. What's the matter? Shares don't want them anymore?
Yes, I invited you, but I didn't invite you to cause trouble. If you don't leave, I'll call security.
No need for security. I'll leave on my own. But before I go, there's something I need to do.
What do you want to do?
Tell me, did I push you intentionally just now?
Everyone saw it. Do you still deny it?
Anne, what do you mean by that?
Stop pretending.
Anne, what are you doing?
You used this to stab me just now. That's why I instinctively pushed you away.
I didn't do it. I know I ruined your and Mr. Smith's wedding. You hate me, but you can't falsely accuse me. I'm your sister. How could I harm you?
Anne, with me here, don't try to frame Elsa.
Sean, I see you're really blinded by love. You can't differentiate right from wrong.
Elsa is gentle and kind, unlike you, disgusting and malicious. No wonder Mr. Miller kicked you out of the house back then. No wonder no one in the world will ever like you.
Who said no one likes her?
Stop the fucking copy for I shoot you, bitch. Get your ass up.
I like her.
So handsome.
Apologize for insulting my woman. Apologize.
It's you who bid against me for the sapphire at the auction.
Mr. Smith, you're mistaken. The thing I want, you don't even qualify to compete for. It's just a sapphire necklace. Anne likes it. I'm spending money to make my wife happy.
Anne, you're married to him? You clearly had an engagement with Mr. Smith. How could you marry someone else?
Anne, you have no shame.
This fist is through your foul mouth.
How dare you hit me!
Mr. Smith, who are you? Let him go! This is the Smith family. You caused trouble with the Miller family, fine, but today is Grandpa Smith's birthday. Are you going to cause trouble here too?
Elsa, who's the one causing trouble? Did you hurt someone using a needle? Dare to check the surveillance footage? Let's see who's right and who's wrong. Everything will be revealed.
Anne, you know there's no surveillance here. You're accusing me. I can't prove my innocence.
Anne! You're morally corrupt! Clearly you hurt someone first, yet you distort the truth.
Who said there's no surveillance? I have a recording on my phone. Miss Miller, do you want me to project this on the big screen for everyone to see?
No, it's not, Anne. I didn't harm you, I
Dare
swear.
to do it, but not to admit it? Coward.
Anne, trust me. It must be the servants. They accidentally left the needle on me while dressing
Can your
me.
excuse be any lamer?
Anne, don't badmouth her. Elsa is kind-hearted. She couldn't have harmed you. I think the video was edited. You just want to bully Elsa.
Sean, you're truly ridiculous. Even Elsa herself admits the needle was hers. You're still defending her? Look closely. The dress she wore in the video, her hairstyle, including her bracelet, on her hand right now are exactly the same as what she's wearing now. Do you think I have the ability to predict the future? Or do you all think we're fools?
Shawnee, it's not me. You have to believe me. It really wasn't me. Anne, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to.
Elsa, please get up. I believe you didn't mean it.
No, if my sister won't forgive me, I'll keep kneeling.
Elsa, is your apology sincere? Then listen carefully. I won't accept it. So keep kneeling.
Elsa! Get up, please. Anne! She's your sister. Is this how you treat her?
Sister? Huh. All these years. I'm to blame if she falls. I'm at fault if she cries. Even now, Elsa fell down and blamed me, and the truth has been revealed and I'm still at fault. Sean, if you had a bit of sense, think, why is it that every time I mistreat her, you're the one who witnesses it? Isn't it quite a coincidence? The key is, she, as a bastard I bullied and grew up with, not only took away my father's love, snatched my fiancé, but also enjoys a good reputation. And me, I'm infamous, and my reputation is ruined. Think about it. She's not that easy to bully. I've really overestimated myself. I'm fine. Can you wait outside for a moment? I'll be right out.
I'm sorry, Anne. I didn't know you've been feeling this way all along. I'm sorry I hurt you. Please forgive me.
Apologies are just words. If you want me to forgive you, you have to show some real sincerity. What? You don't want to?
Anne, what compensation do you want? As long as it's within my power, I'll do my best to fulfill your request.
Okay. I want you to swear in public that you will never interfere with the shares that belong to my mother. This request isn't too difficult.
Anne! Elsa is also a daughter of the Miller family. Why should she give up the shares of the Miller family?
Mr. Smith, are you deaf? What I meant is the shares my mother left behind.
Anne, what belonged to your mother naturally belongs to you. But anything concerning the Miller family, only our father has the final say. I'm afraid I might speak out of turn and displease him.
Elsa, stop talking nonsense. Not taking the things that don't belong to you. Is it so hard?
That's not it, Anne. Our father entrusted me to manage the company so the company could thrive. And so you wouldn't have to worry. We just need to see profits.
You're overthinking this. Once I have the shares, I'll find someone to manage them. Can you swear them?
Anne, if a vow can earn your forgiveness, then I'm willing to make that promise. I swear. If I covet Auntie's inheritance, then, in the future...
With no one to rely on, nowhere to go, and with nothing left.
Anne! Do you have to be this malicious? Will you only find peace after you've hurt your sister?
Mr. Smith, as long as Anne forgives me, I'll be fine. I swear, if I coveted Auntie's shares, then let me be. Alone, without anyone to rely on, and with nothing to my name.
Elsa, get up. Are you satisfied now?
Yes, there's only one thing left now.
What more do you want?
Here today, I want to announce something to everyone. Mr. Smith never liked me, rejected me, called off our engagement, and expelled me from the Smith family. I, Ann Miller, I hereby officially break off my engagement with John Smith. From now on, we are nothing more than strangers. If we meet in the future, we're just enemies. We have no more ties to each other.
Anne! Do you know what you're saying?
Mr. Smith, why are you so angry? You should be happy, shouldn't you? You've been meeting Elsa in secret for so long. Finally, you two can be together openly.
Anne, you obviously found someone new, yet you're breaking off the engagement with Mr. Smith. Why are you still trying to tarnish my reputation?
Elsa, that's enough. Yes, I admit it. I like Elsa. Just because I'm your fiancé, Elsa has always rejected me. She kept her distance from me. But I'm not like you, so filthy. Willing to sleep with any man.
Is that so? Are you sure you guys are completely innocent? Not even a little guilty?
Isn't that so?
Elsa, I'll give you a chance to confess. Or else, I'll make sure the photos I have end up on tomorrow's headline entertainment news.
Anne, please, no.
Elsa, what's wrong?
Your beloved Elsa, last month, she sent me a picture of your affair to flaunt. Mr. Smith, do you want to see it?
Anne, I'm sorry. All the blame is on me. Please don't blame Mr. Smith.
Heavens. So Sean Smith and Elsa Miller have long been together? My sense of sleeping with someone else's fiancé and then flaunting the photos of the deed?
Anne, please believe me, that was just an accident. Me and Shawnee were just drunk. But I've regretted it deeply ever since.
Elsa, if you truly regret it, why would you send pictures to flaunt it? You're just using my affection for Sean to not let his reputation suffer, to shamelessly flaunt it to me. You two as adulterers reveal the details to satisfy your extremely filthy vanity.
Elsa, is she telling the truth?
Oh, no, he's lying, Shawnee. Please believe me, I really didn't.
I thought it was a match made in heaven, but it turns out they're just a pair of adulterers.
Why are you treating me like this, Anne? I really didn't mean to. I was just drunk and
Elsa, you're really crying crocodile tears, huh? Do you need me to publish photos of you and Sean in bed for everyone to see? Let you, disgusting couple, taste the glory of going viral on the internet.
No! Anne, I beg you, please don't!
Get lost!
Anne, I'm sorry.
Of course I'll forgive you. For all these years, everything you and your mother did. I won't forget a single thing. We have a lot of time ahead of us. Sean, I wish you and Elsa a lifetime of happiness, forever and always. I hope you will never regret anything you've done.
I will never regret!
The original host is in pain. I don't understand why you like Sean, but a person like him isn't worth it.
What does she mean?
Sorry for the wait.
Let's go. What secrets are you hiding?
What are you thinking?
Everything's resolved now.
From now on, you're my qualified and legal only husband.
Why be so polite to me? I'm your husband. Remember that. If you're ever wronged, tell me.
I'm a bit tired. Let's go home. Strange. Why does my heart ache again? Could it be because I rejected him?
What's wrong? You're not feeling well?
I might be a little tired.
Take a nap. I'll wake you up when we get home.
So funny. Young master. Shh.
This is the second time you've slept in my arms. It's said that only with complete trust can one sleep soundly. So, do you trust me? Anne has been timid since childhood, often bullied by her stepmother and stepsister. But tonight at the banquet, she didn't seem weak at all.
I don't know why you like Sean, but a person like him isn't worthy at all.
Young master, I have the result of the investigation.
Blue Heart Jade, a jade pendant from a Buddhist temple. It's said to be the only one in the world. In Buddhist legends, the Blue Heart Jade is a spiritual gem only given to those destined for it. Where did you get this information?
I started with the picture you gave me and consulted major jewelers. They said this necklace looks like a blue diamond. However, there are some differences. Later, a jeweler who believed in Buddhism said this necklace resembles the jade pendant revered in Buddhist culture. I quickly consulted with experts on Buddhism and found out it's called the Blue Heart Jade. It's a spiritual jade in Buddhism.
Could Anne be the destined person for Blue Heart Jade? What secrets could be hidden within?
Who are you? What are you doing here? What do you want? Avenge me. Avenge me. Avenge me. Avenge me. Sean and Elsa framed you. I've gotten revenge. Now, only the Miller's shares and the script are left. I'll start working at Emperor Media tomorrow. Don't worry, with Emperor Media backing me, I'll return the script and shares to you. I'll make sure of it. Soldiers, wait for me. Once I fulfill the original owner's mission, I'll find a way back. I'll avenge all of you.
Don't be polite to me. I'm your husband. Remember, if you're ever wronged, tell me.
Once I return, what should I do? Mr. Harris, you previously gave me shares at Emperor Media, so at Emperor Media, I have absolute authority, right?
Of course. What do you want to do?
I've mentioned before, I have a script. I want to bring it to life as my dowry. Oh, if it's successful, it will definitely be a hit. It won't cause any losses to Emperor Media.
You're the president of Emperor Media and the largest shareholder. Do whatever you want. You don't need to consult anyone else. You can decide for yourself.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Harris.
Are you still calling me Mr. Harris? Isn't that a bit formal?
What should I call you then?
You can call me husband.
Mr. Harris, I want to tell you, actually...
All right. I'm just joking with you. Since you're going to Emperor Media, I'll let Daniel take you there.
All right. Thank you.
What are you hiding? Your sister-in-law is going to Emperor Media today.
What? I could finally meet that mysterious sister-in-law?
Take good care of her. If she suffers the slightest grievance.
I know. You've lectured me once. Don't worry. At Emperor Media, no one would dare touch a hair on her head.
Mr. Johnson, good morning.
No wonder Leo wanted to deal with the Millers and the Smiths. So his wife was publicly rejected by the Smith family? The clueless Miss Ann Miller. The man has quite an eye. He has truly unique taste.
Mr. Johnson?
Miss Ann Miller, you really surprised everyone.
Mr. Johnson wanted to say you didn't expect that I would become Leo Harris's wife, right? In the coming days, please guide me, Mr. Johnson.
Shall we, Madam President?
In the future, we will still rely heavily on you. I came to the company this time just to shoot a script.
What script?
Let's discuss it in the office.
All right. After you. Rumors are indeed unreliable. This Miss Miller from the Miller family doesn't look timid or clueless at all. Sister-in-law, your script is really something.
As long as the casting and production are done well, it's going to be a big hit. However, there might be some disturbances along the way. It might even result in a lawsuit.
Anne, are you saying there's a problem with this script? We might incur losses?
Don't worry, there's no problem with this script. Moreover, I never make losing deals. But there will definitely be people trying to cause trouble intentionally and stir up controversy.
Since there might be controversy, why insist on making it?
Because I'm absolutely confident I can handle the controversy and make it a hit. Mr. Johnson, you can start casting now. I want the cast to be finalized as soon as possible.
Anne, how much are you investing into this film? So I can get an idea for the cast.
The casting budget is unlimited. But I have a requirement. They must be talented actors. If their acting isn't good, I don't want them, no matter how popular they are. Is there a problem?
No.
Good. You can start contacting the actors. By the way, Mr. Johnson, where should I sit?
The president's office is being renovated. Sorry. Please find a desk anywhere and make do for now.
Sure, no problem.
Hello, boss. Your wife just said she wants the best actors. Are you sure you want to invest this much?
Are you questioning her decision?
I'm not. I dare not. It's just that this script, it's really complicated.
As long as she's happy, it's fine. This is her dowry. You just need to cooperate fully.
Got it.
Remember your promise to me. Don't let her lose a single hair, understand?
Not a single strand.
It's all the same. If she suffers even a bit, you're dead.
This guy. No bros before hoes? All right, forget it. I've been single for so many years. Finally, you have a wife. I forgive you. Hey, contact all the actors. Arrange an audition.
What's wrong?
Darling, I'm downstairs in the office. Come down. Let's have lunch together. Darling, are you there?
I am. There are 8 minutes left until quitting time. How much will they deduct for leaving early?
You're the president. Who dares to deduct your money?
The president should lead by example.
Then I'll wait for you. Don't say it's 8 minutes. Even if it's 8 hours, 8 years, or 80 years, I'll wait for you.
I'm sorry. I can't respond to your affection.
What's wrong? Are you upset for leaving early?
Upset is something left for the weak. But I only have pride.
Are you really the timid Anne described in the records? Or are you someone else?
What are you thinking?
Nothing. Darling, you make me even more fascinated. I will uncover all mysteries and keep you by my side.
Is he going to kiss me? What should I do?
What's wrong with you? Why is your face so red?
Well, I'm hot.
It's only 23 degrees today.
Can't I feel hot?
Of course you can. I'll turn on the air conditioning for you.
Didn't you say we were going to eat? Let's go. I'm hungry. Western food?
It just opened. Daniel says the food is good.
I don't like Western food. How about Chinese cuisine? It's pretty good.
Can you handle spicy food?
I love spicy food.
You like Western food and don't like chili peppers. You enjoy shopping and spending money, but you lack ambition and cunning. The Miller family's company is practically owned by Elsa.
So, can't you handle spice?
That's not it. It's just that I heard you specifically hired a Western chef for your engagement banquet with Sean because you don't like Chinese food, and you especially dislike chili peppers.
Have you been investigating me?
No, I haven't. I just want to understand you better. After all, you are my wife.
People change.
Can habits change too?
Maybe because I've been through something and my personality shifted. Like I became a different person. Everything has changed.
So what has changed?
Let's go. Time to eat.
I'll find out. The secrets you're hiding.
Goodbye.
I'll pick you up after work.
Okay. How's the situation? I've handled it.
Anne, it really is you. What are you doing here? Couldn't stand living in the Miller family anymore? And came here to work as a little assistant at the Emperor Media? A pitiful lost dog. How pathetic.
Miss Cooper, I don't recall any grievances between us.
I just don't like the look of you. Is that a problem? Anne, how did you manage to get into Emperor Media? Their requirements are strict. Did you seduce someone at Emperor Media again? Some man, perhaps?
Mary, let me tell you.
Mary, this is...
You don't even know who she is? She's none other than the famous Miss Anne from Avalon. Pre-marriage affair, publicly dumped by her fiancé.
Oh, that's her. She's quite attractive.
If she isn't attractive, how else could she seduce so many men? She could have been Mrs. Smith, but she chose to engage in indecent activities. Such loneliness.
First, what I do is none of your business. I don't need your interference. Second, if you came to Emperor Media to cause trouble, please leave. We don't welcome you here.
How dare a mere assistant try to kick us out? Anne, do you think this is the Miller family and you can do whatever you want? Go. Bring us some coffee.
You want me to bring you coffee?
Yes, mocha, with 70% sugar, not too hot, not too cold, and it shouldn't be too strong.
Mary, do you know Emperor Media's rules? No causing trouble on purpose. Avoid unnecessary conflicts.
Of course I know. But you're just an assistant at Emperor Media. Even if John Johnson is here, between me, the queen of movies, and you, will he stand by you or favor me?
Mary told you to make coffee. That's her way of complimenting you. Hurry up. Or else, we'll make sure you're unable to survive at Emperor Media.
Is that so?
Of course. After all, she's the queen of movies.
Movie Queen Mary Cooper. You'd better.
Famous actress, Miss Cooper. Here is the coffee you requested. It's prepared exactly as you specified. Taste it.
Amelia, I asked her to make the coffee. You don't need to act noble here. Are you intentionally defying me?
No, it's about time. Mr. Johnson is about to arrive. We're about to start the audition. Why not have coffee first? You can go ahead and prepare.
We don't need to prepare. You are just a third-rate actress. You're not on our level.
You're here for the audition.
That's right.
Mr. Johnson actually found you two. He really has no taste.
What's wrong with choosing us? Anne, you're just a social outcast. What qualifies you to look down on us?
Exactly. I looked down on you.
That's right. I indeed look down on both of you. Please, feel free to leave.
Anne, who do you think you are? How dare you ask us to leave?
I think I know why young Master Smith wants to publicly break up the engagement. And, besides her premarital affair, she probably has some mental issues too.
Go get your brain checked at the hospital. My treat. Anne, you despicable person!
Stop!
Mr. Johnson. Sophia and I are here for an audition, but Anne not only drove us away, but also injured me. This matter, you must intervene.
Yes.
Miss Cooper, may I ask? Why did she drive you away and even hurt you?
Mr. Johnson, you're not aware. She's the notorious Miss Anne of the Miller family. If she stayed with Emperor Media, it could tarnish our reputation.
An actor, if they're lacking basic manners and basic etiquette, can they be considered a good actor?
Whether someone is a good actor is not up for you to question.
Fine. Since that's the case, I don't like wasting time either. Now, let's start the audition.
Mr. Johnson, what is going on? Why are we having an assistant audition us?
Miss Cooper, I forgot to tell you. Standing before you is Miss Ann Miller, the largest shareholder of Emperor Media. And she's our president. Also, the script for the upcoming production is her creation. So she has absolute authority in all casting decisions.
I'm sorry, Miss Miller. It was my fault for insulting you. Please don't hold a grudge, Miss Miller. Let's not quarrel over this.
Anne, I'm sorry.
Have you read the script I provided?
I have.
What about the rest of you?
Anne, I'm really sorry. I had an event last night, and it ended very late. I haven't read it yet.
Me neither. I also came back home very late last night, so...
Since that's the case, there's no need to waste more time. Please proceed.
Anne, but Sophia and I are well-known actors in Avalon. Give us half an hour to read the script. We'll be ready for the audition.
Yes, give us another chance.
Good actors are judged by the audience, not by self-proclamation. Moreover, I'm a very picky person, especially when it comes to actors. Unprofessional actors like you are not welcomed here and are a waste of my time.
Anne!
Mr. Johnson, please escort them out.
This way?
You stay. For the audition.
Anne, Amelia's just a third-rate actress. Since you prefer her over us, just wait for your play to fail miserably.
You don't need to worry. Come with me.
Thank you, Miss Miller.
Anne Miller, that wretched woman, actually chose Amelia over us. It infuriates me.
Mary, Miller Family and Emperor Media are competitors, aren't they? How did Anne become the president of Emperor Media? This is too bizarre.
Exactly. I didn't realize it until you mentioned it. I'll ask Elsa. What's going on here?
Hello, Mary?
Hey, Elsa. What happened to Anne? How did she become the president of Emperor Media? Also, she's the largest shareholder.
What are you saying?
Anne not only became the president of Emperor Media, even the script for the shoot. The script Mia Sophia used for audition was written by her.
Anne, this despicable woman?
Elsa.
Last time she brought a stranger to the Miller family. Seems like she's gotten involved with some big shot.
A complete stranger? She seems to be quite close to Mr. Johnson, and he's extremely biased towards her.
Could it be she's gotten involved with John Johnson? Anne, John Johnson isn't someone you can easily associate with.
Elsa, are you always trying to deal with Anne? Now that she has Emperor Media as her backing. In the future, you might be suppressed by her.
Rest assured, her triumph won't last long.
I can't tolerate her attitude today. But I'm reassured by what you're saying. We should meet when we have the time. Goodbye.
Mary, what else did Elsa say?
Don't worry. Elsa will handle her. Let's go. Let's go shopping.
Anne, you still want to make that script into a movie? If so... then prepare yourself for another public failure.
You're very clever. This is the entire script for the leading lady. Filming will start soon. Take the time to familiarize yourself.
Thank you, Miss Miller.
This script is quite unique. For confidentiality, except for you, no one is allowed to see it, including your assistant.
Understood. Thank you, Miss Miller. I won't let you down.
Anne, I'm really curious with your personality. How did you write such a tender script?
Mr. Johnson, are you trying to say I'm not gentle?
No, Anne. You're naturally charming and gentle and cute.
Mr. Johnson, the female lead has been cast. As for the male lead, we'll go with the one you chose. Filming is about to start. By then, I'll need you to attend on my behalf.
Anne, since you value the script so much, why don't you go yourself?
I have something more important.
Hello, boss? What's up? Boss? Say it again?
Why isn't my wife answering her phone? Is she being mistreated at Emperor Media?
I'm sorry. I left my phone at my desk. I didn't have it on me.
Has Johnson mistreated you?
No. Mr. Johnson has been very cooperative and found many good actors for me. Even a potential award-winning Best Actress. It's just that I didn't find her suitable.
You decide, darling. I have something to attend to. You're finishing work soon. I think I will make it to pick you up.
It's okay.
Since Johnson is finishing work too, you'll be responsible for taking Anne home.
No problem, boss. I'll guarantee your little wifey will be safely escorted home.
Goodbye, darling.
The stench of love is just truly nauseating.
Nauseating. Compared to that, what you did today, hiring unprofessional actors like Mary Cooper, seems even more nauseating.
Anne, about this matter, please don't tell Leo about this. I'll take you home now.
Well then. Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Anne, after you.
Are you sure they know the secret about Blue Heart Jade?
Young master, the introducer said he's a highly respected monk from the Avalon Buddhist temple. It's said that he meditated in seclusion for a very long time and only recently came down from the mountain. He even painted the blue heart jade and it looked identical to the photo of the necklace you gave me. I think he might know something.
If he can truly tell me the secrets within, I'll donate 10 million to the temple.
Young master, you're very kind to young madam.
Let's go.
Anne, let me help you with that.
Thank you.
Anne, I know of a restaurant nearby. It's very... Oh. Anne, are you okay?
Anne!
Why are you here? Your inseparable darling Shawnee didn't come with you.
Jerk. If it weren't for you, Shawnee wouldn't be so cool to me. Shawnee isn't feeling well today. You haven't been home for days. Mom and Dad are very worried about you. Today, I came specifically to bring you home.
Rest assured, I'll go back. Tomorrow's the Miller's board meeting. I won't let you down. Johnson, let's go.
Sure.
And do you want to reclaim the Miller family? Dream on. I won't let you succeed. Mary, do you want revenge on Anne?
Of course. If it weren't for her that day, I wouldn't have been so embarrassed. I'm Mary Cooper, and I'm not some saintly person.
All right. I have a photo here. I'll send it to you. Remember, you're a good actress. It is Anne that relies on her connection with Mr. Johnson to act arrogantly and kick you out. Understood?
Of course.
Young madam, the meal is ready. I'll bring it to you now. You can eat.
Oh, wait. I'll wait for him to come back and eat together.
Young madam and young master are truly a loving, caring couple.
Where does that come from?
Before young master left, he specifically instructed that young madam have the coriander she likes. Just now, young madam also said she wanted to wait for young master to return before eating.
We indeed appear loving and happy.
Take this. Don't let Anne see it.
Okay.
The 10 million offering I mentioned before. Prepare it.
Yes.
You're back. Let's eat.
You haven't eaten yet. You waited for me. Darling, you're becoming more caring about me.
Mr. Harris, I'm sorry. Actually, I can't stay in Avalon forever. I'm afraid I'll disappoint you in the end.
What are you apologizing for? Let's go. Let's taste the dishes my servant specially prepared to see if they're delicious.
Johnson, what's up?
Anne, we have a problem.
Anne Miller, young miss of the Miller family, got involved with John Johnson from Emperor Media, bullied others, and forced Queen Mary out of Emperor Media? Huh. I didn't expect to make it to the headlines of entertainment news again. Who took this photo? The angle is so sneaky.
Let me see. This is outside the company building. I had Johnson protect you, but he got photographed instead. This photo might cause you trouble.
It's okay. The truth will prevail.
The media won't spare you. Do you need my help?
It's fine. Mary Cooper's fans are all fanatics. If you step in, they'll start attacking you. This kind of news usually dies down after a couple of days. No one will care anymore.
But I'm afraid your outings will be affected these next few days.
It's okay. Go ahead and eat. I'm starving.
Is it delicious?
It's delicious.
I want some too.
我开始显，它就像蓝天般平晴空万里，突然暴风雨。What
do you want to do?
总是让人始料不及。
Mr. Harris, are you taking advantage of me?
We are married. How can you say it's taking advantage?
What if I disagree?
Then I won't force you. Because I like you.
The Blue Heart Jade is an ancient spirit jade. If your wife insists on going to another dimension, under certain circumstances, she might be able to traverse again. If you want to keep her, the best method is the thread of affection, which is love.
Anne, you might not believe in love at first sight, but from the moment I saw you, I knew that the person I've been waiting for is you. I'll say this once. Anne is my woman. From now on, if you dare to harm her again, I'll make you disappear from Avalon. Do whatever you want. Within Avalon, you have nothing to fear. I'm here. This is for you.
Thank you, but I'm afraid it'll take a long time to repay this million.
No rush. Take your time. It's best if you take a lifetime. Anne, you like me, don't you?
No. Well, we've only just met. Neither of us...
Would you be mine? Just give me time.
Anne, please don't reject me, alright? I love you.
Break a heart, but only one way we can never be apart. Don't ask why. Do I.
No.
I'm sorry. I was too hasty. I'll wait for you until you're ready to give me an answer. You're awake.
Can you please put your clothes on?
Sure.
What's happening to me? I've seen subordinates without shirts on before. Why now? Has my personality changed because of influence from the original host?
What are you thinking?
Nothing.
Go get washed up and come down for breakfast.
Okay.
The news is still circulating. Why don't you rest at home today? Don't go to the company.
It's okay. It's just the entertainment news. I've been through it before. Besides, I have something important to attend today.
The shareholders' meeting at Miller Group.
How did you know?
I can find out everything I want to know.
Very confident, just like me before.
Before?
It's nothing. I'm done. I'll go first.
Anne, I will definitely make you stay.
You know what to do, right? Go. Handle it skillfully. Anne, do you want to challenge me? What do you have to defeat me?
Miss Anne, what do you have to say about being with John Johnson from Emperor Media and proudly driving the top actress Mary out of the company?
Miss Anne, I heard you had conflicts with Mary before. Are you looking for revenge?
Miss Anne, what exactly is your relationship with her?
Why did he let you act so arrogantly?
Did you really sleep with him?
Last time the premarital affair made headlines too, but it wasn't this big of a fuss. If I'd known, I should have asked Leo for help.
Aren't you worried about losing face? How can you still have the nerve to show up at Miller Group?
you lost again.
Everyone, step aside!
You still want to attend the board meeting? Anne, do you even qualify?
Stop it! Are you okay? I'm sorry. I came late. It's fine now. It's fine.
What am I doing? I'm sorry. I lost control just now.
It's fine.
I actually cried. Could it be that I really have feelings for him?
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'll never have a future with him. I need to focus on important matters. You and your dirty tricks disgust me.
What are you talking about, Anne? I really didn't do anything. I know you don't like me. You hate me. If hitting me makes you feel better, go ahead. But I really didn't do anything. Who is this man? How does he have such influence? Anne, this vile woman, how is she so lucky? Not only is Mr. Johnson protecting her, but this man has also helped her several times.
You know clearly what you've done. We'll settle this in the board meeting.
Anne, you've misunderstood me. I also just found out this morning about you being with Mr. Johnson. This man is your boyfriend, right? You should explain it to him. Don't let him misunderstand.
Miss Miller, you don't need to worry about Anne and me. First, I have absolute trust in Anne. Second, even if Johnson has the guts, he wouldn't dare to touch my woman.
Such confidence. Who is he?
Stop looking. He's mine. You don't stand a chance anymore. Stop looking. He's mine. You don't stand a chance anymore.
It's almost 9 o'clock. Let's go. I'll go with you to the board meeting.
After I leave here, the Miller's shares will belong to him eventually. Taking him to the board meeting would be good.
What are you doing here, wicked girl? Elsa.
Dad.
Elsa, come. Have a seat. Everyone's been waiting for you. Elsa, what happened to your face? Did that wicked girl do this to you?
Yes. What can you do about it?
You don't deserve to be part of the Millers. Get lost! Security! Security! Come over and drive her out!
You want to kick me out? I'm afraid you don't have the authority. This is what my mother left me, 20% of the shares. Mr. Miller, if I remember correctly, I'm the largest shareholder of Miller Group, right?
Are you kidding me?
No. Evil girl, you think you can use fake documents to deceive me? The shares left by your mother were meant for marriage. You need to be married to claim them. Even Sean doesn't want you.
Yes, you're right. Let me introduce you. This is my husband, Leo Harris.
Hello, Mr. Miller. We've met before.
Anne, I know you want to get a hold of Miller family's shares, but you can't just find any man and call him your husband. If the media finds out, it's going to cause a stir again. The Miller family has a good reputation in Avalon. We can't afford any more rumors.
Anne! You need to control yourself. You're ruining our family's reputation. Just hit the entertainment's headlines for being linked with Emperor Media's John Johnson. And now you bring a man and call him your husband? Have you no shame? Why do I have such a daughter like you?
If you dare disrespect my wife again, I will make you pay.
Do you think I'm easily intimidated?
Both of you, always hungry for money and never satisfied. It's truly ugly. Fine. Today, I'll make sure you give up completely. Take a good look. This is our marriage certificate. I'm married. This is my husband. Legally recognized, completely legitimate.
Are we really letting this woman to be the president?
Isn't that completely absurd?
This is the first time you've called me your husband.
Enough! Marriage is a significant matter. You didn't even discuss it with me. I won't approve of this marriage.
I don't need your approval. As long as the law approves, that's enough. From now on, I am the largest shareholder of Miller Group. If you think it's fake, you can have a lawyer verify it. Mr. Miller.
Anne, Dad and I are happy that you can inherit the shares. But isn't it inappropriate to simply get married to a random person? Do you even know anything about him? Is he only with you for your shares?
Just for 20% of the Miller's shares. I don't even consider that significant.
The Miller family's annual profit is in hundreds of millions. 20% of the shares is 20 million. That's nothing to you? I'm curious though, who do you think you are?
You are all the jokes here. Do you know why John respects me so much? It's because my husband has gifted Emperor Media to me. I am the president of Emperor Media.
Impossible! You're just bragging!
Anne, stop. I understand that you're trying to save face for your husband, but if you go too far-fetched, it would become a joke.
Then please check online and see who the current CEO of Emperor Media is.
This is impossible. Who exactly are you?
Leo Harris, from the Harrison Corporation.
He's the president of Harris Corporation. That's the capital of the top company.
I heard since Mr. Harris took over, Harris Corporation has become the top company nationwide.
Why? How did this bitch manage to find Harris Corporation's president, Mr. Harris? I can't accept this.
Leo Harris, from the Harrison Corporation.
The president of the Harris Corporation. His status is unexpectedly high.
Mr. Harris, I'm sorry. It's my fault for not recognizing you. Sorry for offending you. Please don't stoop to my level. Anne is very fortunate to meet you. And it's also the fortune of the Miller Group as well as the Millers.
Mr. Miller, please stay in your lane. I am me, and the Miller family is the Miller family. I came back today just to take back what belongs to me.
Anne, it's just shares, isn't it? You have the inheritance letter. We all acknowledge it, right?
Yes.
But it's not just shares. Mr. Miller just said Miller Group's net profit is over $100 million annually. My 20% share dividends annually amount to $20 million. Until now, it has been 15 years since my mother's death, and that's $300 million. May I ask, where are my dividends?
Anne, you can't calculate this way. The company's net profit before wasn't this high. And the company has had its ups and downs. There are losses and profits. You can't be unreasonable.
Fine. Let's check the accounts in the finance department then. The dividends I should get for these 15 years should be clear at a glance.
And we are family. Well, is it necessary to calculate so precisely?
Even if it's not 300 million, it's not much less either. 293 million. Where's my money?
And over the years, our expenses have been too high. I spent a lot on your education. Between us as father and daughter, why do you have to calculate so precisely? If you don't have money, I'll ask your stepmother to transfer 100 to you.
Spent a lot on my education. What education? Elsa learns piano, dancing, and language skills. You have the best teachers give her private lessons. I wanted to study with her, but you didn't let me. On Elsa's birthday, you spent millions on gifts for her. But on my birthday, let alone gifts worth hundreds, you can't even remember it.
From now on, I'm here.
I'm fine. Isn't it a little late to bring up our father-daughter relationship?
This evil girl is trying to leave me with a bad impression in front of Mr. Harris. Yes, you might not have to spend money on yourself, but you spent quite a lot. You used to buy gifts for Mr. Smith, buying gifts for Sean, ranging from tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions, including a 5 million watch. Let's see how you talk your way out of this.
Based on what I found out, the gifts Anne gave ultimately led to further cooperation between the Smith and Miller families, and that watch ended up in Elsa's hands. And you're putting all of this on Anne? What a cunning plan.
293 million. Even if I calculate generously, I've spent at most 93 million. That leaves us with 200 million. Hand it over.
For all these years, I've raised you, taken care of you, and managed your inheritance. Is that worth nothing to you? Moreover, Mr. Harris is your husband now. You don't lack money.
I don't lack money, but that doesn't mean I'll give you what belongs to me. 200 million to repay the 100 million that he spent on the Blue Heart Jade. That leaves 100 million. I'll invest it in your script. Consider it helping you fulfill your dreams.
Mr. Miller, I suggest you hand it over yourself. If I have to snatch it, it won't be just 200 million that I'll take.
Anne, I'm your father too. Do you have to be so ruthless? 200 million. You are going to leave our family in ruins.
If I don't get my money within 3 days, let's meet in court. Let's go.
Bastard.
Dad, Anne has completely disregarded you. You can't just let it go like this.
But she has Mr. Harris backing her up.
Dad, I have an idea.
Thank you for today.
Are you only thanking me verbally? Anne, it seems you've always been avoiding me. Are you afraid of me? We are married. You can talk to me about anything directly.
If I were to tell you that I don't belong here and will leave eventually, would you accept it? No. Why would I be afraid of you? You're not a demon.
So would you accept me? I'm still waiting for your answer.
Mr. Harris, I can't give you an answer.
Why? You don't like me?
I can't like you.
Anne, follow your heart. You need to face your feelings head on.
Thank you, Mr. Harris.
I will definitely make you stay here. Anne, follow your heart. You need to face your feelings head on.
My heart. What exactly should I do? Leo is indeed a man worth trusting and relying upon. But my soldiers are still waiting for me. I have to go back. Leo, you shouldn't have feelings for me.
能不能放过我，放过我，当我太软弱，你从没有。
Was the opening ceremony successful today?
Pretty good, boss. Didn't I say that Ant's script wasn't good? Guess what the director said when he saw it today? He said this script will definitely be a hit and is truly outstanding.
My wife is of course outstanding. It's just that...
Boss, what's wrong?
She's never accepted me.
Huh? You, such an outstanding person, can't get Ant to accept you?
She has feelings for me, I can feel it. But... she's been avoiding it.
Boss, when it comes to chasing women, I'm an expert. You can't just be nice to her all the time, trying to move her. You need to learn how to seduce her, okay? A love expert once said that the beginning of a relationship is not about giving, but instead about seduction.
How do I seduce her?
Are you attending a banquet today? You're dressed up so elegantly.
Oh, no, I'm not. I have an appointment with the bank's president's daughter at 10 this morning. We're also having lunch together.
Really? Well, I wish you a pleasant date. I have to get to work now. Goodbye.
Would this plan really work?
It's already 12. He should be on the date, right? Why am I overthinking this? I have to leave eventually. He should move on too. Isn't that good?
I wonder if this gift is appropriate for my first date.
A limited edition bag? He's really generous. But he always seemed generous. I should focus on work.
Long time no see. Miss Davis, you look stunning.
She is indeed beautiful. Very well.
Mr. Harris, you're too generous, giving me such a valuable gift. Thank you.
You're welcome. Excuse me, I need to take a call. How did Anne react?
Boss, Anne is working. Seems there's no reaction at all.
It was your bad idea. What do we do now?
Boss. Boss, talk to you later. Gotta go.
I'll deal with you when I get back.
Mrs. Harris.
Mr. Johnson, in the future, just call me Anne.
Mrs. Harris, why are you suddenly bringing this up?
We are at work, after all.
Oh, yes, you're right. Sure.
Goodbye, Mr. Johnson.
Mrs. Harris. Miss Miller.
Mr. Johnson, is there anything else?
Well... Do you know where Mr. Harris went today?
He went on a date.
A date? He's always been a recluse. How could he have a date? Mrs. Harris, you must be mistaken.
I'm not mistaken. If there's nothing else, I'll go eat.
Oh no, no. Looking at her face, she doesn't seem jealous at all. Could it be that she really doesn't like the boss?
Mr. Johnson, do you know Miss Davis?
Mrs. Harris must be jealous now. She started investigating her love rival. Miss Davis? Which Miss Davis?
Do you know her?
So the boss is having a date with her. I know her. She's Miss Davis, the heiress of the Davis family.
What's her relationship with Leo?
Miss Davis and Mr. Harris have been childhood sweethearts. They made a marriage pact when they were kids, but due to various reasons, they didn't end up together.
I see. So that's
Mrs.
how it
Harris,
is.
Could it be you're jealous?
Mr. Johnson, when did you become so gossipy?
I'm just afraid you might misunderstand, boss.
Those two were childhood sweethearts and had an engagement. I don't have any reason to misunderstand. Besides, he and I are just passing fancies.
The sour smell of love. Where's Charlotte?
She's gone. How's Anne doing?
She's jealous. Moreover, she definitely cares about you. There's a chance.
Really?
See for yourself. She's been glued to your social media ever since.
Not bad. Here's your monthly bonus.
Thank you, boss. I'm truly grateful. I haven't received a bonus for 3 years.
What should I do next?
Of course, strike while the iron's hot. So now the next step is
You're back. Let me introduce you. This is Miss Charlotte Davis. I invited her to have dinner with us.
Miss Davis.
Hello. Hey, where were we? Right. Last week, my dad bought me a beautiful starry sky ceiling.
You two
Next
continue.
time...
I have some work to attend to.
Oh, wait. Leo, you haven't introduced her yet.
Her name is Anne Miller, the president of Emperor Media.
I see. Being a president must be tough. No wonder Miss Miller still works after office hours.
Anne has a script currently in production. She's very dedicated. She personally oversees the filming every day.
Miss Miller's truly a career-oriented, powerful woman.
I should return Leo Harris to her. I've helped the original owner of this body successfully inherit the legacy and take revenge on scoundrels. Once the script is done, I should leave. Why does it hurt so much? Anne, love is too extravagant for you. You only have a duty on your shoulders.
Young madam, young master wants you downstairs for dinner.
Maybe I shouldn't disturb them. I still haven't finished work. Let them eat first. They don't have to wait for me.
All right.
Didn't I say let them eat first? Why are you here? Weren't you having dinner with Miss Davis?
Leo, did you get me here to provoke Miss Miller? Be careful, it's not worth it.
Why?
She cares about you a lot. And you see? She's not good at expressing her emotions, and it's a bit sensitive. But you use the most foolish method. Be careful, it's not worth it.
What should I do now?
Of course, you need to understand Miss Miller first. That's things she likes. You don't even know what she likes, do you? I knew I made the right choice canceling our engagement. With a dense guy like you, I would go crazy living with you.
Charlotte, as long as you help me, I'll give you any of my cars.
What do you think Miss Miller cares most about right now?
Her script.
Right. Then you help her create buzz around the script. As far as I know, the most important thing in TV dramas right now is popularity. You need to help her generate buzz.
Johnson, I'll provide you $50 million in funds to hype up Anne's script. Understand? Stop asking questions. Just do it. What do I do now?
Of course, to appease Miss Miller. Didn't you notice she's angry and jealous?
She's already left. Anne, are you angry? Anne, are you angry?
No. Why would I be angry?
Anne, I've known Charlotte since childhood. She came back this time, just to have a meal together and catch up.
Actually, I think you two are a good match. Mr. Harris, there's $100 million in this card. You helped me purchase the Blue Heart Jade, which cost $100 million. I'm returning the money to you.
Anne, are you rejecting me?
You wouldn't understand. We can never be together.
So, you're still determined to go back to your original world, right?
How do you know?
What's your name over there? Is it still Anne? Anne, can you tell me everything about you?
I'm also called Anne. I used to be the female war god of Avalon. Mr. Harris, I can't reciprocate your affection. We're not from the same world.
You actually have such a status. I underestimated it.
The owner of this body is also named Anne. She wrote the script. After I helped her with this, I should find a way to go back.
Script? If the script issue isn't resolved, will she not leave?
Boss, something's wrong. There's a problem with the script.
What happened?
Half an hour ago, I was promoting the film. Unexpectedly, Elsa came out saying Anne plagiarized her script and even produced the original manuscript. Now, it's all over the internet causing a huge stir.
Originally, I planned to deal with her after the filming was over. Didn't expect she'd willingly walk into the trap herself. Since that's the case, don't blame me for being rude. Mr. Johnson, could you please get me a few reporters? I want to pay the Miller family a visit.
Anne, isn't this a bad time for you to go to the Miller family? Shouldn't we stay low for a while?
No worries. I can handle it.
All right.
Anne, if you insist on going back, let me do one last thing for you.
Sorry, I need to take a trip to Miller family home.
I'll go with you. As long as you're in Avalon, we are still married.
Mr. Harris, thank you.
Boss, Mrs. Harris, you're here.
Where are the reporters?
Miss Miller, Mr. Harris.
Hello, everyone. Mr. Johnson, you may return to the company. After I send you the footage, immediately post it.
All right.
Dad, the plagiarism issue is trending #1. The whole internet is attacking Anne.
That's great. In the film industry, the most intolerable thing is plagiarism.
Mm-hmm.
Emperor Media's best solution is a temporary remedy and buy the rights to the script for us.
Dad, we won't sell. This script, when made, will definitely be a hit. By then, we will be popular and make a lot of money.
Elsa, thank goodness you're smart. And this wicked girl took so many of our shares and ran off with so much money. This time, we have to earn it all back.
Dad, are you sure the surveillance in Anne's room has been wiped clean?
Trust me. I've got it covered.
Hello? Buy 1,000 more internet trolls for me. I'll transfer the money to you later. Mm-hmm. And this time, I will make sure your reputation is ruined. Huh? What are you doing here?
At the board meeting last time, Mr. Miller said I'm part of Miller family. So, I can't come back anymore?
And the Miller family doesn't welcome you. Get lost!
If I remember correctly, this villa was left to me by my mother, right? Tell me to leave. The ones who should leave are you.
And what exactly do you want?
You made such a fuss. And I ended up on Avalon's entertainment hot search again. Naturally, I had to come meet you.
Anne, you plagiarized my script. This matter, Emperor Media must give us an explanation.
Did I copy your script? Elsa, you've got some nerve. Don't forget, I told you before, if you dare steal my script, I'll make you infamous, never able to show your face again.
Anne, are you here on behalf of Emperor Media to handle this matter? If you are, let's discuss it properly. If not, please leave.
You will only talk to Emperor Media? After all this, are you trying to extort a sum from Emperor Media?
And for plagiarizing Elsa's script, Emperor Media should compensate us. Do you still have the face to accuse Elsa here?
I plagiarized? I plagiarized? The two of you have prepared your alibis.
What alibi? Elsa's talent as a literary genius is known to all in Avalon. It's you who has always been a disgrace to the Miller family, a useless embarrassment. Someone like you is able to write a script?
Let's start recording.
Yes, Miss Miller.
Bringing reporters here won't help. Plagiarism is plagiarism. Do you think having Mr. Harris supporting you will make us afraid of you? This time, you must compensate us.
You claim I plagiarized your script. Do you have evidence?
I do. I have the original script. Anne, you can't produce the original, can you? Can you? That's why you're a plagiarist.
My original script was indeed stolen by you.
This is mine. Dad was right. Someone like you can't write such a good script.
Is that so? There are surveillance cameras in my room. Do you dare to check the surveillance footage with me?
Why wouldn't I dare? I stand upright and have nothing to fear.
Good. I have a surveillance video right here. Would you like to see it? What? Are you afraid to look?
You're just a nobody. Even if you claim the script is yours, no one will believe it. It can only be mine.
How do you still have this video?
You clearly deleted this surveillance footage, right?
Anne, don't even think about framing me with a fake video. I wrote the script myself, word by word.
Is that so? Then let me ask you, in episode 30 of the script, why did the female lead, Susan, hide her birth mother's necklace?
I forgot. Let me check.
Your own script? Such an important plot. And you forgot?
Of course I remember. Because it was a memento left by her mother. Of course she wanted to keep it safe away from harm.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Elsa, plagiarism is plagiarism. In episode 30 of the script, There was never a necklace from protagonist Susan's birth mother.
Anne, you deliberately set me up!
Elsa, my belongings wouldn't be stolen that easily.
I didn't steal your script. I just forgot after writing for so long. You just memorized the script content, that's all.
I will submit all the evidence to the court. Which one of us is the thief will be judged by the court. Elsa, don't blame me for not warning you. Plagiarism and framing will land you in prison for 3 to 5 years.
Anne, don't scare us!
Emperor Media never takes the blame. My Harrison Corporation will investigate this matter thoroughly.
Elsa, if you don't want to go to jail, just tell the truth in front of these reporters.
Hello, everyone. I'm Elsa Miller. Regarding the exposed plagiarism issue, I want to come clean. That script was written by my sister, Anne Miller, not me. I'm sorry.
Miss Miller, you confessed on your own free will.
I was impulsive. I was jealous of Anne's shares in the Miller family. Jealous that she has such an excellent husband as Mr. Harris. That's when I made a mistake. I took Elsa's script. I will apologize. I'm sorry, Anne.
Elsa, from childhood till now, you tricked and framed me, making me a laughingstock. You earned the reputation of being gentle and understanding. Everyone praised you. You conspired with Sean privately, framed me for adultery, took away my father, and said I was immature. Now, you stole my script and turned the tables on me. I've said it before. I will take back what was mine. I'll make you taste the bitterness of a ruined reputation. Send the video to Mr. Johnson. I want her to be the headline of tomorrow's entertainment news.
Inform Johnson and all entertainment media companies to broadcast this news. I want Avalon and the entire nation to see.
You evil girl! Do you have to ruin the Miller family before you're satisfied? Is that it?
Yes! That is what you owe me, Anne Miller! You owe me a life! I'm fine.
Guards! Throw this wretched girl out! I never want to see her again!
The one who should leave is you.
Mr. Harris, do you think just because you're the CEO of Harris Corporation, you can do whatever you want? This is my home!
But not anymore. From today, this villa belongs to Anne. Furthermore, I've acquired 65% of Miller Group shares, plus the 20% that Anne holds. We own 85% of the Miller Group shares. The Miller Group now belongs to Anne. I'll give you 3 days. Within 3 days, move out from here.
Mr. Harris, please, please spare us. Mr. Harris, please, please.
Let's go.
No, Mr. Harris! Mr. Harris! Mr. Harris, it's over. Everything is over.
Anna! You ruined my reputation. I have nothing now. I won't let this go. Just wait. I will settle this score. I will make you pay twice as much.
Mr. Harris, thank you for today. But actually, you didn't have to acquire the Miller Group or buy that mansion.
If it matters to you, then no one else should have it.
Mr. Harris, you know, I'm not Anne.
I don't care who you are. I only know that you're my wife. What matters to you, I'll help you reclaim.
Mr. Harris, you don't have to do this. I fulfilled all the former owner's wishes. It's time to go back.
Anne, can't you stay? Can't you? For my sake, stay.
Mr. Harris. I'm sorry.
Young Master, are we going back now?
一封信2年都没
Hello, Mr.
动
Johnson.
笔
Do you have Miss Davis's contact information? Could you send it to me?
过了几
I need to
个
discuss
四
something with her.
季
Thank
是
you.
有多想逃避，来不及问问你，我已
Hello?
Hello, Miss Davis. I'm Anne. Do you have time? I want to meet in person.
Miss Miller, sorry for the wait.
Hello, Miss Davis.
Miss Miller, why did you ask me out this late? Is something wrong?
Miss Davis, I called you here today to return Leo to you.
Return him to me?
Don't you have an engagement? Both families agreed. You two can be together legitimately.
Miss Miller, I think you've misunderstood. It's impossible between us.
Why?
I don't like him. He doesn't like me either. He's just a typical dance guy. Aren't those romantic guys better? Why should I make myself suffer? Besides, I've already announced the annulment of our engagement. Otherwise, a month ago, I wouldn't have run away.
Run away!
Exactly. A month ago, both families wanted to finalize our marriage. Leo was cold and indifferent, but he was willing to cooperate. But I wasn't. To him, I'm no different than a dress or a bag.
No wonder he ended up at the Civil Affairs Bureau to marry me.
But you know, this cold and aloof guy actually has feelings for you. He even staged an act with me just to provoke you. Miss Miller, let me tell you some gossip. Leo, this guy, has never been in a relationship. You're actually his first. But Leo lost his mother at a young age. He lacks a sense of security. Leo has never been close to anyone since childhood. He's actually quite lonely.
His mother
passed away when he was 3 years old. It's obvious Miss Miller cares about him a lot. I hope you both find happiness.
我栖息的夏天，听不见的宣言，重复过很多年。
Leo lost his mother at a young age, lacking a sense of security. He never got close to people. He's actually quite lonely. His mother passed away when he was 3 years old. It's evident Miss Miller cares a lot about him. I hope you both find happiness.
So, he's been through so much too.
Young madam, please come and persuade young master. He's had a lot to drink and he's completely out of it.
Where is he?
Nightshade Club.
All right, I'll be right there. You can't keep drinking like this. Come on, let's go home.
Go home? Anne has already left. I have no home anymore.
I haven't left yet.
Anne, is it really you? I must be dreaming, right?
It's me. You're not dreaming.
It can't be. Anne has already left. She left me.
It's really me. If you don't come back home with me now, I'll really leave.
Don't go. I'll go back with you.
didn't leave. That's great. Anne, I love you. I really, really love you.
我们的故事很短，有点伤感。你走的那么坦然，无法坦白。我还笑自己勇敢，可以无休止纠缠，大可不必。逃离整个宇宙喷张的意外，穿过黑暗。
Aren't you drunk?
I am drunk. But I'm very certain that I love you. Are you willing to trust me? Give yourself to me.
我这一次远离了好多人海的城市，安静等待轨迹的放逐，逃逸比心引力，穿越了彼此温柔的阻止。
She woke up so early. Anne, I will definitely take responsibility. Where is Anne?
Young madam just went out.
She left? Where did she go?
Madam said you should not worry. She went to the Miller family to get something. She'll be back soon.
Anne! Anne!
Hey, who are you? What are you doing
Excuse
here?
me, does anyone know where the Miller family's gone?
I don't know. They moved away last night. There's no one inside now.
They moved!
You should leave now.
This isn't good. Go and search the surveillance of this area. Find Anne.
Yes.
Anne is in trouble. Find her! Now!
Young master, young madam never appeared in the surveillance tapes.
Anne and the Miller family can't be contacted. Checked all the records.
Yes.
Boss, there's no sign of young madam near the area. We'll keep searching.
Continue. Even we have to dig 3 feet into the ground. We must find Anne.
Yes.
Yes. Anne, you must be safe. Wait for me. I will find you.
Elsa! Come out! Elsa, it's really you.
Anne, you ruined me, stripped away my inheritance, destroyed my reputation, left me with nothing. I could never let you off easily.
You're despicable. Daring to use my mother's memento to deceive me?
Despicable? Didn't you always think I'm despicable? Moreover, Anne, you aren't really Anne, are you? I've guessed it right. Although you have the same face as Anne, you're not her. My sister is weak, timid as a mouse. She could never do such terrible things. Reclaim the inheritance, film the script. She wouldn't dare to confront me directly.
That's right. I'm not Anne. But I've accomplished everything she wanted.
Whoever you are, you'll die today. Come here. Deal with her, then burn this place down. Wait a minute. Give me the knife. I'll do it myself. Your face is quite beautiful. I wonder how it would look if it's ruined.
Stop!
Mr. Harris!
Anne!
Don't come any closer. One more step and I'll kill her!
Elsa, let her go. I'll spare your wretched life.
Let her go? So what if I spare her life? I still have to go to prison. Mr. Harris, do you think I'm a fool?
What do you want?
Throw the knife to him. If you want to save Anne, you must die, and she gets to live.
No. No.
Why? Don't you love Anne deeply? Aren't you willing to die for her?
I am.
No. Leo, put the knife down. You can't. Put it down.
I can trade my life for hers. But if you break your word, I will make sure you will suffer even in death.
Rest assured. As long as you're willing to die, Anne will live.
Leo, if she kills me, I might have a chance to go back. You can't die. Leo, don't! Leo!
I don't want to go back.
当天空爱上海平面，却也无眠，他的眷恋想要被成全。
Leo, wake up, please. Leo, if you don't wake up soon, I'll leave. I won't come back again. Please
当天
wake
空爱上海
up,
平面，却也
please.
无眠，他的眷恋想
Young
要
man,
被成
please easy.
全。化
You
作
have
雨
been here the
点
whole day.
I'll stay here with him. You go and attend your duties. Leo, as long as you wake up, I promise to stay in Avalon and never leave, okay? Leo. Leo.
Are you telling the truth?
You're awake. You're finally awake.
You said, as long as I wake up, you won't leave. You'll stay in Avalon with me. Is it true?
I won't leave. I'll never leave. I'll stay right here. I'll be with you forever.
I love you.
I love you too.
我肯定在700年前就说过爱你，只是你忘了，我也没记起。